Let's talk about archived objects. So these are rarely accessed objects in Amazon S3 that cannot be accessed in real time in exchange for a reduced storage cost. I want to emphasize cannot be accessed in real time because I did not list all the Glacier storage classes here because we're talking about ones that take time to retrieve. So there are two ways to archive objects: archive storage classes, archive access tiers. So you want to use archive storage access when you know your access patterns, when it requires manual intervention to move data, or you're okay with doing that because you can programmatically do it, and you are looking for the lowest cost possible to do archiving. So two of the things that I'm showing here is S3 Glacier Flexible Retrieval, so that's minutes to hours, and there's S3 Glacier Deep Archive, which is plus 12 hours. There is S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval, and I didn't list it here because the docs, when they talk about it, they don't talk about it for some reason. So it is an option, but I didn't put it here because it didn't reflect that on the docs. But it is technically an archive option, and it's going to allow you to retrieve things instantly. On the other side, we have archive access tiers, and this is when you don't know your access patterns, when you want things to automatically move because you don't have those pragmatic skills or other skills to doing that. You want it to be nice and simple. And you're okay with living with a slightly higher cost for archive storage costs. And this is when we're using the S3 Intelligent Tiering service for either archive access tier, so that's within minutes, or the S3 Intelligent Tiering Deep Archive Access, which is 12 plus hours. So remember that S3 Intelligent Tiering, it has an additional cost to it because it's analyzing your files to determine where to place them. And so that is what they're probably talking about when they're saying that slightly higher cost for archive storage classes. And remember that S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval is still an option here. But again, I'm just following what the documentation is showing us. Maybe they're just out of date and I'm a bit ahead of them, okay?